All right. Cheers, everybody. Welcome
Cheers.
to Sippin Saturday. This is kind of a play on Tipsy Tuesday, but we're doing it on Saturday. So, I got a nice panel here. I'll bring everybody up this way so you can see. Take this off. Got Alex, the Beer Master, Shadio, Thrash Metal Homebrew,
Cheers.
Josh Abrams, aka Don't Mute Me. Got a Bumpy Road Brewery in the house, and Drunka One. This is kind of a go here, hit the chat up real quick. Dio is first. Cheers, Trish. Hi, Vanessa Kitty. Shadio flanking at fourth.
Dang it. I actually am third now, so I moved up a spot. Yes.
Hey, Marion Butch. Cheers.
Marion Butch is up.
Hey,
What's going on?
All right, so.
Here, kitty.
Yep, and then this is kind of a little bit of a special series today. Let you know in 1 second. I'm switched format up here. Boom, we'll go to this. And we'll get Alex in here. He's going first.
Can you say why he's going first?
He's going first today because it's Alex's birthday.
Happy birthday.
Yeah.
happy birthday.
Thank you, my
Happy
friend.
birthday,
I'm glad to be here to drink a beer with you guys.
He had his cake and ate it too.
Yes, I did.
Yeah, I saw pictures and it looked very tasty.
Maybe you can order that cake because it was good. So what I got here is Left Hand Brewing Peanut Butter Milk Stout.
That is a solid beer, Alex.
I'm
Yep,
looking
I've been
forward to
looking at
trying
that.
this. I'm
Longmont, Colorado.
What is it from? Oh, from
Longmont, Colorado.
It's not Boulder? I thought it was Boulder.
No, that's Longmont.
Okay, well, I was off.
And it has a nice black cat. I don't think I ever had one of them before.
It's
Let's
fancy.
pour this up, shall we?
We shall, or you shall.
It's good. I've been looking at that, and I didn't know if I should have got it or not. Gonna find out.
Mmm. Smells like a chocolate already. Smells like a cereal, like a peanut butter cereal. That's exactly what you want. Let's pour this up, shall we? Ooh, man.
Marion
Looking
Bush said,
good.
"Happy birthday, Alex."
Thank you, my brother. Thank you.
In his own way.
Now that looks like a dark, delicious beer. I mean, it's a milk stout. It's a 2-finger head, 3-finger head. Nice frothy bubbles on the top. Man, that smells like a strong peanut butter chocolate. Like it smells like an actual cereal, you know? It kind of smells like that grain cereal. It really does. It smells like it's a that Reese's peanut butter cereal.
Ooh.
Nice.
All right. Well, let's see what the mouthfeel tastes like and see what it's all about.
Oh, hold on. We're gonna do the 3 rounds like we usually
Come on.
run it. We're gonna show off this round, go through next. That way you can get the drinking and everybody's not just sitting around. So
All right.
that sounds great, Alex. And
Keep on moving.
cool. I'm getting ready to.
Hold on. Okay, you're good. I thought I had a sneeze.
Wait, it's your birthday?
I was like, she got my sneeze.
Cheers, Alex.
Cheers, Alex.
Cheers.
All right, I held that sneeze back. Yes, but what I will not hold back is this Blue Moon Iced Coffee Blonde out of Golden, Colorado, 5.6%, 5.4%. On the side, it has a little description. Golden colored wheat ale made with fair trade decaf coffee beans. I don't know where the fair trade coffee came from. Could be anywhere. But here we go. You know your beer is cheap when you just go like this.
All right.
Oh, cheers, Blue Moon. Thank you so much for making it easy to access. There we go.
Shit. Speaking of that, I forgot my church key.
Uh-oh. You can run again real quick. All right. Nice bubbles in there, as Bailey would say. Yeah, man, lava lamp. It's like a tornado, man. That's like some serious carbonation in there. It's about a 1-finger head. Good golden color.
Nice.
Well, that's a good aroma. It's good amount of coffee, but I can still get the wheatness out of it. So cheers. I know
Cheers, man.
All right, got your church key. Let's roll, baby.
There
Happy
you go.
birthday, Alex.
Yeah. Right, just
Thank you, my friend.
What I'm bringing is Brewdog's Elvis juice, which is a grapefruit and fused IPA. Comes in at 6.5% ABV.
I thought you were gonna say like banana peanut butter bacon.
yeah. Right. On the toilet.
They were out of Scotland, so I don't know if they really knew Elvis all that.
Scotland.
I've heard a lot about Brewdog.
This is a previously used glass, so there's already some nice lacing formed on it.
I call them Dio glasses.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Nice head there, very tight bubbles. The color of the IPA itself is deep gold with a little bit of a reddish type hue to it. Very, very nice. It's clear.
Nice.
That's what it is.
It's nice, man.
Pretty color.
Smell a little bit on it. So
It's coming,
Hey,
it's
that's
slowly coming back. That's a good
smelling
news,
something
though.
on it's better than smelling nothing on it.
Yeah.
Oh, it's me. Cheers, everyone. So tonight I have Marveloso version 7 from Commonwealth Brewing out of Virginia Beach, Virginia. This is a double barrel aged imperial stout with marshmallow, coconut, walnut, cacao nibs, Tahitian vanilla beans, and Ghirardelli dark chocolate at 13.5%. I've had some of the other Marveloso series from previous years. They were all in cans. This is the first time they use bottles. They're all pretty big beers. They always use a lot of the same flavors. Ooh. You can definitely smell the booze in this one for sure.
Yeah.
Get that dark chocolate, a little bit of coconut. Give it a little pour here. I'm sure it's going to be pretty dark, I would imagine. Oh, it's not as thick as I thought it would be, but
That's what she said.
right,
Oh.
Not the first time I've heard that.
right. A lot of carbonation. Now the head dissipated pretty quickly. There's really
Yeah, it did.
there's really no head at all. I mean, I don't know what the deal is, but like I said, dark chocolate, a lot of dark chocolate booze. I guess I kind of get a little bit of the vanilla on it. I mean, walnut and all that kind of stuff is kind of hard to pick up, but yeah, and give it a little more review on this one and come back around and give my tasting notes and all that kind of stuff and go from there. So cheers.
Nice. I'm interested to hear what that's all about.
Yeah, that sounds like a party right there.
Oh yeah, 13.5 can't go wrong.
Yeah.
All right. So
Cheers, Chad. There's a happy
Jay-
birthday shout out for Mr. Alex. He'll be
Yeah.
back in his station momentarily. He left his post.
Lone Star. Drew, thanks for having me. Alex, happy birthday. Cheers, everybody on the panel.
Yeah, cheers.
Cheers,
Happy
everybody in the
birthday,
chat.
Thank you. Cheers to you, sir.
Merry Christmas, and we got New Year's coming up. From Great Divide out of Denver, Colorado. So this is the third
Colorado
beer.
Brewery.
I got
Denver
the
Metro.
Hibernation Ale. This is an English-styled old ale. This will be on Bumpy's review on Monday.
Yes.
Actually, that's actually over here on in my Total Wine. They that was like one. It says it's direct from the brewery, and it's not coming back back
Yep.
around.
So this is an 8.7. This one, 1997, 98, 2003, 2006. Gold, silver, and silver. And yeah, let's open this up and see what gold and silver looks like.
All right.
Bronze. Kind of copper. No, it's darker.
Yeah, that's
Wow.
dark. It's like
That's-
porter almost.
Oh,
Old
yeah.
ale. Oh,
Oh,
nice tight bubbles. Real khaki tan head on it.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
It seems very effervescent. So yeah, cheers, guys.
Nice.
Cheers, man.
Nice.
Oh, it's a fancy beer.
Yeah. Hey, man.
All right. I don't know. I guess we lost Alex.
Happy holidays and all that shit. First of all, thank you for having me, Miscellaneous Magnets. Let me start with, I might have to leave later. I'll try to, I don't know when they're coming, but I might have to leave later. Okay, but thanks for having me. And then happy birthday to Alex the Brewmaster, who has left the post. Anyway, so Josh mentioned his beer, and he said it was dark chocolate and walnuts and vanilla. My fudge is done. I got all packed up, man.
Nice.
It's ready to go. That's not what we're here for. That's not what we're here for. Josh has always got the best beers. Okay. I've got this one. It's called 1836. It's put out by Buffalo Bayou Brewing out of Houston, Texas here. It is a 5.7%, 12 fluid ounces. I've had it before. I kind of forget what it tasted like. It's a red ale. Is what it says, right? A copper ale, it says, a copper ale. So we're going to try out this copper ale in my dirtiest clean glass.
You set the example.
I know, right? Yeah, all right. Was it pretty nice, like? Got a two-finger head. Mostly small bubbles, a few rockier ones there on the very top. That didn't work at all. But anyway, so this is what I'm working with. My sniffer is not working today so well, so I'll give it my best. Smells like copper. Wait, this is a blood transfusion. Halloween edition. I got it messed up. No, you can smell the grains that would probably give it that darn color. It pours just a little bit murky. Let me get my torch out, as they say overseas. I don't want to take all day with this because I know they got better things to do. I'm pretty goofed off enough for talking about my freaking fudge. But it's not representing well either. It's highly effervescent. It's got lots of bubbles shooting through there. I don't know if you guys it's brighter than water. Yep. Anyway, that's what I got, and it's local brew. I got a 6-pack of them, so gosh, I hope I like them.
Looks good.
Thanks for having me. Of course, so good.
Cheers.
Cheers. Yeah, approach.
All right. So I've got something from Founders today. This is from their Barrel Age series. This is their Curmudgeon's Better Half. All right. So this is an old ale brewed with molasses and aged in maple syrup bourbon barrels. 2018 release. This was bottled 8/28/18. 12.7%. Give you a little. What does it say? Yeah, let me see. A harmonious matrimony of our deceptively smooth old ale brewed with molasses and spent time aging in bourbon barrels that have previously held maple syrup. It's pretty good. I looked at old ales on Beer Advocate. When I looked this up, this is ranked number 5. I thought when I went to the store today, I thought I found something new. Apparently, this is fairly old.
Right.
But hey, you can't argue with the pre-aged stuff. So pour it up.
Old ales hold on pretty long. About right.
It poured up nice.
Yeah, it's about. Oh yeah, it just went right up to it. Yeah.
All right, yeah, well, crappy side of the glass.
I get that too. Sometimes I'm like,
All right, so I got a 1-finger head. It's kind of rocky. I would call it white. It's kind of off-white. Some effervescence, not too much. It's a nice red, like an amber red, dark red. It doesn't really show up too good on this screen, but when you hold it up to the light, yeah, very nice looking. So I don't know. We'll have to. I'll check it out next round. I'll get a sip in here and tell you guys what's up. Got next. Chatty.
Yeah, I don't know what happened to Alex, but hey, miscellaneous. Your beer was brewed or bottled on my birthday. 30,
They did it in your honor,
30, well, whatever birthday. So
You finally turned 21, Chatty. Congratulations. Cheers.
not yet, but we're good.
Oh,
Just kidding. Way past that, but yeah, this iced coffee blonde from Blue Moon is really solid. I'm surprised. I picked up the 6-pack today. Like, it's Blue Moon. It's a variant. How good could it be? And I'm absolutely astonished by it. As you can see, it's holding on to the carbonation very well. Very bright white head. The flavor, you get the blonde flavor, and then you get the coffee, and it's just straight up balanced. One is not overpowering the other. It is just right on it. And yeah. A little bit of a wheat with it too. As you can see, as I said earlier, it is just straight golden in color. Holding it up to light, yeah, it's very translucent. You can see, oh gosh, you can see me through it. That's kind of scary. There I was. Those beer goggles right there. But yeah, I mean, this beer is above my expectations. When I picked up the 6-pack, I think I paid $8 for it. So I'm like, yeah, it's Blue Moon, pretty standard in the price, but I'll give a score when we come back around. How about that?
Sounds good, man.
Sounds good.
Cheers.
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 All right. So, got Bumpy's in the game.
Well, the Elvis juice. What I can get for aromas, it does have a like a little bit of a sweetness first. I would guess from some type of malt aroma, and there is actually a pretty dominating grapefruit aroma in this too, which is nice. It's not just because it says it right on the can either. You can actually smell it.
Congratulations to that.
All right, and the flavors out of this.
Something. Please, something.
Yeah, there's I can't tell what the malt flavor really is. There is like a kind of light malt flavor to this, but there's a grapefruit, and then like kind of a grapefruit rind that comes up afterwards, leading into a bitterness. The bitterness does carry kind of mid palate, and then lingers on after the drink is gone. It's not too harsh, especially where pretty much anything that has hops in it for me right now, I can pick up on bitterness like nothing, and it kind of exaggerates on my tongue how bitter some things actually are. They don't even have to be that bitter. It's just like I just pick up on the bitterness right now. So the bitterness not being too harsh in this one, it's quite nice for when my palate's working right now. So it's good, and it's nice to actually get the grapefruit notes in there.
Nice. All right, Bumpy.
Yeah.
It's coming back. I'm happy to hear that.
Medium carbonation seems to be about a medium body IPA. 6.5 ABV. It's alcohol's not noticeable, but not sure if I can really taste much alcohol notes right now. Anyways, I've had some larger beers before, but my palate is coming back a bit more. So yeah,
Nice.
Yeah, that's awesome.
I'll try to figure out where I end this one, I guess. Maybe not. Maybe I'll just say it's good. Not to drink.
There you go. Hey, progress is progress.
Yeah,
I even have tasty belches now. Great.
All right.
you didn't appreciate that, did you? Something to appreciate anymore.
Yep.
Appreciate you.
Cheers.
All right,
Cheers,
thanks.
buddy.
Bumpy.
Cheers.
Cheers, man.
Alrighty. So, like I said earlier, I got the Marveloso version 7, double barrel aged stout with a crap ton of adjuncts in it. Like I said, cacao nibs, vanilla beans, Ghirardelli dark chocolate, marshmallow, coconuts, and walnuts. At 13.5. Like I said earlier, there's literally no head at all. It poured a little. The head was there for like a second, Like I said, dark chocolate on the nose. You get the booze from it, obviously, at 13.5. Get a little sweetness from the vanilla, marshmallow. I'm picking up. Going for a little sip and see what I get. So yeah, initially you get the dark chocolate. You get the vanilla, marshmallow sweetness. I don't really get a lot of walnut, but I guess walnuts are kind of hard to pick out. But cacao nibs are definitely there. Mouthfeel is pretty medium to like heavy in a sense. And it's not like super thick, like it's like sludge, but mouthfeel is not thin. Alcohol is definitely there. At 13.5%. But yeah, I get a lot of dark chocolate, sweetness from the marshmallow. This has coconut. I get a little bit of coconut on it. It's well balanced. You can taste most of all the adjuncts thrown in there, except for the walnut. I mean, I don't really never had too many stouts with walnuts in it, so it's kind of hard to pick out that kind of flavoring. But you definitely, like I said, you can definitely get the dark chocolates and the sweetness between the combination between the coconut and the vanilla beans and the cacao nibs and all that goodness, and it's barrel aged, so you definitely taste the barrel on it, and yeah, it's good. I mean, like I said, nice good mouthfeel to it. It's not thin by any means. It's probably medium to a little bit heavy. It's sitting. It's been sitting out for a little bit. I mean, I think I had it room temperature for a while, so I mean, I think they said most stouts are like 50 to 54 degrees or something like that, but I mean, it's still good. I mean, I definitely get all the adjuncts that they describe in the flavoring, so for sure, I definitely pick it up.
That's good.
So yeah, it's a good beer, and like I said, I've had previous years of the Marveloso series, and they've done different, adjuncts and stuff in it, and, but they're all pretty high ABV. I think last year's was like 12 or something like that, and then they bumped it up to 13.5 or something. But yeah, they're a good series. So if you like heavily adjunct, barrel aged stouts with crazy amount of alcohol, I think you'll enjoy this one. So, but yeah, cheers. Thanks for having me.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Yeah, it sounds like you have a whirlwind of a beer. So that's
all right.
A lot
we got the birthday boy back in.
Alex is back in, baby. Yes.
Let him go.
All right. I am gonna let him go. Gonna throw you up in the mix there, Alex.
Sorry about that.
It's okay, man. It's your birthday. You don't need any excuses.
No, you're good, man.
I did message you though to let you know I'll be back. So this is gonna be. Let's see what this tastes like. This is just let you know. Left Hand Brewing peanut butter milk stout. It tastes like cereal. I'm telling you, man. Let's see what it tastes like, shall we? I smell it first. Smells like a peanut butter cup. Cereal, kind of like, it's like that Reese's peanut butter cup. I don't know if you ever had that.
Yep. Oh yeah.
They're good. So let's see what this tastes like. It smells like a chocolate bar too. Cheers.
Cheers, man.
Cheers.
That goes down. That goes up. I'm gonna get another pack of this because this is very good beer.
I don't blame you.
Although I've gotten this in a variety pack, I have one more to review on my channel, and then I have others that are in that pack too. So I'm trying to try to.
You might have the same pack Michael Hilton. I saw him drinking on. It had like a raspberry one. There was all kind of different stuff in there.
For sure, man.
Yeah.
Saw him drinking earlier.
Yep. Yeah, that's a good pack.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so I'm gonna probably get that pack again. But yesterday it was for Christmas and stuff. So I'm happy that my cousin got it for me. Let's get into this. This is so good.
Get you some
All right, Alex. Cheers. So get your
Cheers,
thoughts
buddy.
together, and then we'll come back around. And oh, you got more?
Cheers.
Yeah, this is just very delicious. I'm sorry. It
Oh,
has
go
a
for
little, it has a little bit of bitterness too as you go down. The first, like I said, the first taste it's like peanut butter cereal bar, kind of like Reese's peanut butter. And then there's a little bit of dryness, but then towards the end, then you have a little bit of bitterness too. But it's still a lot more sweetness than that. So I'm gonna continue to sip on this.
There you go.
Let you know how it goes. Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers,
Alex.
Alex. Happy birthday again.
Thank you.
Yeah, happy birthday for sure.
Thank you. All right, legendary Brian, your turn.
Hibernation Ale, English styled old ale, 355 milliliters. Yeah, this is pretty good. I mean, I've had old style ales before, and this one really lives up to it. Per the brewer, this is the 25th anniversary of this one. So it came out in 1995.
Yep.
So that's why it's won all those awards. So it is seasonable though. It doesn't have the spice, the American Christmas ale, that spice that you usually get with some of those, that style. It is really well balanced in between its bitterness and the hoppiness, but very dry. This is the type of beer that you want to have something like really sweet with. There are pairings in here I was reading. Grilled beef tenderloin for, a main entree, Romano, an aged Dutch cow's milk cheese, apple crisp with ginger ice cream. I mean, this thing would balance it out very well because the dryness in here, it's dry from the time that it comes into your mouth until you drink it all the way back. The aromas on it, you can tell, you can smell the aromas from the dry hop that they did with the hops. There's no overwhelming bitterness with this. It's more dryness than anything from the beer. It regenerates its head very well. It leaves a really good lacing on the glass. And yeah, I'll be giving some numbers here shortly. So cheers, everybody.
Very nice.
Cheers.
Cheers, sir. That sounds good. I saw that, and I didn't know that all that history to that beer.
Yeah.
Go grab it.
25th anniversary.
It's got the skier on there.
It's a legendary beer around here.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah.
What did Paul say?
This is the first time
Imperial
I've
or
had
US?
this one. I've had a lot of English old ales, but not this one. And I'm really surprised on how good this is. I didn't know the history about it either when I first bought it. I was pretty much going off a list that I was generating from the style of beers that Bumpy was looking for Multi Monday. So
Right. Nice.
Cool.
Yep.
I might have to go get me some of that. Check it out.
good. You'll like it.
Yeah.
Get something sweet with it.
All
Get
right.
something sweet with it.
Cool.
Certainly.
Good to know.
So, Megan, all right. So,
Scary, I know.
I know, right? Buffalo Brewing out of Houston, Texas, 1836. 5.7% speed limit to it. I read up on it a little bit. It says the description, we call it 1836 a copper ale because of its copper color, but it fits into no specific style. It says, much like Houston, 1836 is one of a kind. This blend combines our three favorite brewing traditions, the British bitters, the Belgium Trappist ales, and the American hop movement. In honor of our Texas Independent, we brew this beer with pride and joy, blah, blah, blah. It's got sweet and toasty measure of victory malts, counterbalanced with earthy, woody, powerful, but balanced aromatics of citrusy and floral American and British hops. I ain't getting any of those weird hops like that. It says bready, biscuit flavors, and I agree with that. I made my notes before I'm reading this, but I'll read out my notes. They're going to be like scrambled, kind of like Beer Man does, but he's a lot better at it. But tasting notes are sweet and toasty, blah, 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 earthy, woody, the same stuff I was just saying. So what I come out with is, y'all seen it a while ago, it had the two-finger head. The head dissipated quickly. It's just a bit murky, but there was lots of rising bubbles. I found that it was toasty. You could smell the light malt aromas. It's got a medium body. It kind of lingers on the tongue. I found it to be non-offensive, easy to drink. There's no alcohol present at 5.7%. Yeah, 5.7%. Refreshing. It's a bit sweet on the finish, and I considered it pleasant. I guess there is a bit of woody to it, and it's definitely got like a little biscuit action going on. But to put it into one style, even they said it doesn't really fit in the style. I'm not hating it. I don't know what it would pair well with. It's a little different. I'm not really into the red ales so much. I'm learning them and brown ales. But, I'm not hating it. It's okay, and it's probably going to get a pretty decent score. You want to see some artwork on it? I can do a screen share real quick or not.
Sure.
Why
Why not?
Go
Yeah.
for it. Yep.
Oh, that's not it.
That was a scary screen share. That kind of freaked me out for a second.
The thing is, I might have started a little earlier, rinsing it down with some of this bit here, some 100. Can see that?
There we go.
Tap handle.
That's a cool little brewery logo. I like it.
I like the tap handle.
That's beautiful.
That is cool. It's a
6 ABV.
it's a repeater.
Yeah, exactly. All right, I'm done with that bit. Thanks for having me and having a great time. Thanks. Woo! Cheers. I hooked up the eggnog from last night. I'm
That's not a beer.
just getting started.
But hell, that's why he's here.
It's a fat tire from okay.
All right. So for the curmudgeon's better half, go for the nose. I was picking up like it's starting to warm up now, so it's got more casky notes coming out. But initially, I was getting raisin. I was getting caramel, like a slight souring type of note, but not like off-putting. Now that it's starting to warm up, you could definitely smell the barrel. It smells sweet. That's probably the molasses and the maple syrup. Barrel aged. Hunting around trying to find a vanilla note that's coming from the barrel. It's just kind of cask forward at this point. So dive in and get a swig. Cheers, guys.
Cheers.
Thanks for hosting.
Cheers. Appreciate you.
Cheers to
The
you.
Western Beer Reviews wants to know what's the ABV for eggnog.
Well,
depends on which one you buy.
I
I
think
was
it was 0. I think mine was 15, but like it's usually between 14 and 15%, depending on the different types of alcohol. If you get them already mixed, it's like 14 to 15%.
Dia's got some red drink he's mixing with it now. There you go.
He's got company coming over. He's got a prep.
Yeah, pre-game in with the pre-game and the full time
Right,
game.
Sorry, Drew. Didn't mean to
You
cut you
guys
off.
are good.
time. Good.
All right, so. It's got a light to medium mouthfeel. It is sweet. Definitely molasses. Definitely getting notes of vanilla in the flavor. It's pretty sweet. I wouldn't say it's cloying at all, but The hell was that? Beep.
Oh, it might be.
We got something in the microwave.
Microwave. I think.
Right.
Headphones.
Who's got popcorn? Share.
We don't even have the music on tonight.
Dinner's ready.
All right. Doing beanie weenies and
It's
freaking
got
sausage and blankets.
it's kind of got a boozy presence, but it's not overwhelming with the booze. I mean, it's this is very reminiscent of the Backwoods Bastard. It's got a similar flavor profile, in my opinion, but a little bit more on the sweet side. So I got no complaints as of right now. This is fairly complex beer. Let me get to the chat here real quick before move on, and I'm gonna.
Wow! Craft beer's pour shots fired right there.
I don't even know where's
I don't
Kyle.
know what's going on.
I don't know if it was
Did I
in
see him?
here.
I don't
I
think
didn't see Kyle.
I didn't see Kyle. Unless Kyle was in here. That's funny.
Nice. Oh wait.
He's not here.
He doesn't participate yet. If he was, he wouldn't
There
know.
you go.
That's funny.
Yeah, Craft Beers was shooting some blanks there for a minute.
Hello.
It's pretty good though. No carbonation. Very, very low, but not too bad. I mean, aged beer tastes fairly good. Yeah, I'll have to get some more notes out of this. So send it back around one more again, and yeah, let's get the birthday boy back in the mix.
All right, Alex, you're up, buddy.
Let him go.
Hey, did you get a spanking today, Alex?
35 licks, or no,
Oh.
36 licks.
Yeah, that's painful.
No,
right
he
there.
gets spanked 36 times. So he gets to lick or get the licks.
Wow,
36
wait.
times.
Watch it, Brian.
Good. Now you can-
Sorry
Yeah,
about that. I muted
you're
myself.
good. You're good. You're
I
good.
muted myself. All right, so we're good. So far, this beer's been good so far. I'm gonna very tasty beer, and according to legendary Chad, there, he loves this beer too, or at least likes it.
Mhm.
So I think this is a winner, and
Okay. Thanks, sir.
I'm gonna give this beer a 91.
There you go. Hit an A, man. Give it an A.
It
Might have to
deserves
go
it.
Pick me up some of that.
It deserves it.
Yeah.
It has great. It has kind of also, as I'm drinking it, because I was sipping on it and tasting it a little bit. I kind of taste like that, that chocolate donut, kind of like when you those small little chocolate donuts from Entenmann's or from Tasty Cakes. I also taste that as well. So that's phenomenal. So I'm learning to taste. I'm learning.
Yeah, oh, you're picking everything up I picked up, so you're nailing it, bud. 100%.
I mean, if you like peanut butter, this would be good for you. If you don't like peanut butter, this will also be good for you because you can also taste that chocolate. If you just like that chocolate donut from Entenmann's or from, like I said, Tasty Cake, this would be good if you don't like peanut butter. If you like peanut butter, this will also be good. So it wins on both ends. You know what I mean?
Heck yeah.
I mean, but like I said now, what I'm about to say now is though, you would have to taste it a couple times to get rid of that peanut butter. I like the peanut butter, so it doesn't matter.
Yep.
But because I can still taste peanut butter, but I more taste that chocolatey donut thing. So you have to keep tasting that a little bit more to pass that peanut butter taste if you don't like peanut butter, to get to that chocolate donut taste to me, and as it gets warm. So, yeah, I mean,
It sounds like a really good beer. I haven't had that one.
yeah. I mean, you should be able to get it, Legendary Brian. Because
Oh yeah, that's in my backyard.
Yep. Yeah. I could probably get you a can if you want me to.
Yeah. So maybe one day I'll get a can. We'll review it together, Brian. Because I don't think we did any examinations, and I didn't do any examinations with Andrew or
Me.
Chad.
Yeah, I think that'd be a good beer for you, Brian, and I to do together for sure.
Well,
That'd be fun.
Menage a trois, beer tasting.
Oh yeah.
So thank you for everything. Do you want me to do any shout outs, or you want me to wait until the next
sure. Go for it, Alex.
All right. Tomorrow morning around 10:30, I am doing Stout Sunday. So get your stouts ready and join on in. The Legendary Bumpy will be there probably. I don't know for a fact, but I'm guessing Legendary Bumpy will be there.
As long as I wake up.
Unless the Legendary,
That was
So-
our plan tonight to get Bumpy so trashed he misses it again through COVID.
Oh, there it is.
But no, I want him to join because he has his taste buds back, and I want him to have a great time. So thank you very much. I'm going to sit here and drink the rest of this with you guys, and appreciate you. Thanks for letting me join on in, Andrew.
No problem.
By the way, Food Friday could be anything: whiskey, beer, whatever you want.
Ooh, wild card. I like it.
Well, what
Wild card for July 1st.
I'm trying to say is
July 1st.
What I'm trying to
You're
say.
living in the past, man.
What I'm trying to say is
He's living in the future.
I'm probably going to start.
Should be a
around
bigger
12.
camera. Yeah, for
What I'm trying to say is I'm probably going to start around 12. So I don't know if I'm going to do Food Friday, but we'll see how I feel. If I end it in the next hour or two during that time, then I'll do Food Friday. But I don't know what I'll do for Food Friday. I really don't. I
That's why you
guess I
keep
could-
wild cards
I'm-
good then.
I think we'll do Wild Card on the Food Friday at night, and then we'll do the bash, the New Year's bash, around 12 o'clock in the afternoon, or 12 or 1 o'clock in the afternoon.
Yep.
Yeah, I think that's what I'll do. Cheers.
Cheers, Alec. Happy birthday once again,
Happy
man.
birthday, buddy.
Thank you. I'm happy it's my birthday. I'm hanging out with you guys, so thanks.
You finally turned 21. Congratulations.
Yay!
You're 21.
There we go.
Oh, back to the freaking Smurf here. Hi, I'm a Smurf. What's up? I'm drinking a Blue Moon iced coffee blonde. As you can see, I had to take a break from it because it would have been gone by the time it came back to me. But it's really if I agitate it like that, it really retains a lot of the carbonation and stuff, and that's a plus in my book. I've had some books you do that to it, it's like dead. You're poking it with the stick like you did. But yeah, so far this beer is very good. The head color, the carbonation within it, the color, yes. All of it has hit all the points I was looking for, and
Beer's flying all over the place.
yeah, you saw that. But that's it hit all of the everything I wanted from like a iced coffee, blonde ale. Doesn't matter if it's Blue Moon or who cares. It's a small brewery. This was a solid Blue Moon variant. Hit everything I wanted it to. I'm gonna score it. Got a sip left. Hold on. Leave you guys on the edge of your seat for a second. I'm gonna score it an 89. For Blue Moon, this is like basically a Grand Slam, walkout Grand Slam World Series winner. If you can find this beer, it's actually right here. If you can find this one in your market, in your area, I suggest grab yourself one. You will not be disappointed.
Nice.
Cheers.
Cheers, man.
Cheers. Sorry, give me 1 second. I'm trying to do something over here. There we go. All right, and Bumpy's in the game.
All right. So I couldn't
cheers, Chills. Do that real quick.
barely give this thing like a score just based off of not having 100% of my taste and smell yet. So, but what I do gather from it is it's a drinkable beer for what my palate is at now. So I mean, it would probably land in like a good like range category, which would probably be like in the 80s, I would think, somewhere around there, mid 80s or so. But yeah, maybe it has the potential to be better if I could pick up on like more of what the malt flavor might be, whether it's cracker bread or whatnot, and maybe if there were some other flavors in there other than just the grapefruit and kind of this grapefruit grindy bitterness thing going on. But maybe those are the only two notes that are in it too. I have not had this one with a good palate yet, so I'd say right now it's good. Elvis juice.
Elvis juice, Brewdog.
No
So-
stuff on.
There you go.
Suede juice.
Barrel aged.
All right. So you got no plugs, Bumpy? And tell
Oh,
everybody
no.
what the beer is for Multi Monday.
Beer from Multi Monday, American Christmas beers. So any style of an American themed Christmas beer, I guess. American themed Christmas beer? Christmas beer themed American beer, something, I don't know, something like that.
We got somebody just
Well, the
joined
first thing I
in.
said, everything else I said. But yeah, that's 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time Monday. And what's up?
Somebody just joined. You ready to? Got some Michael Hilton in the house.
All
Cheers.
What's going on, guys?
Yo,
What's going on?
Colin.
Going
Right.
on?
So Thrash is away. We're gonna go ahead and I'm gonna put Dio in the game because he's got company coming. He could do his rundown, and unless you can't do it right at this moment.
Yeah, Dio.
Oh, all right, yeah. If you want to shovel me in right now, or I can sit. He'd probably rather be in here. The women and children are in the other room, but so you don't necessarily have to move me
Okay.
into
Well,
that position.
Thrash
But
is.
it's okay.
I don't know where Thrash is at the moment, so it's your turn.
Oh, okay. Oh, so it's my All right. So we'll do this. All right. So yeah, this is our last round around. So one more time to remember what we're drinking here. Y'all probably can't find it. Unless you like red lagers or whatever, or red ales, I don't know that I would go and just search it out. It's not terrible. I looked it up on the Brewers Advocate thing. They give it a 79 over there. I'll be more friendly with it. I'll give it an 82. It's not wonderful. It's well enough produced. Maybe it's just not my flavor that I like, but it could probably grow on you. Seems sessionable enough, right? At a 5.7.
Holy hell! It's
You're
getting,
not
getting live in here now.
Yeah, I'll give it the what did I say? Did you? I'll give it
Oh,
Here,
damn.
man.
my buddy Dennis, and he brought me over some beer. He brought some beer himself. He wanted me to try. It's the Abita. What did it say? It's the Abita.
Abita's out of Louisiana. That's some good stuff.
Yeah, he said he had to research it to find that, but so he's brought that over, and it is.
Oh, I remember. I think it's
Okay.
a 6.
Yeah, I'm not sure, man. And he got me a box of a little 6-pack Hopadillo, so that's what's up. I said, you want some Captain Morgan? He said, no, I passed 5 cops getting here. He said, I better skip.
Smart move.
So
Definitely DUI section of the month.
Oh, certainly.
Oh gosh, yeah. They're picking people off left and right.
As for my channel, I found the ball. I've done a little something. Go check out my video where I made some fudge, which is right behind me. I showed you earlier on the show. But I'll go check it out. It's not fancy. It's just a little cooking video. I have no idea what I'm going to do next, but I've found the batteries in the camera, and I can't remember how to work it all. So that's me. Happy holidays to everyone, and happy
Holidays.
birthday to the great.
Actually, 4.5.
The 4.5%. 4.5. So super acceptable, that one.
Nice.
Right, Amber Lager. Can't go wrong with that. Thanks for having me, Andrew. Again, happy holidays and happy birthday to Alex, if he's still in here right now.
Happy
I see your hand down there. Cheers. Oh, I see it.
I'm still in here,
Hey, cheers,
Drunk
man.
I'm still in here. Thank
You
you,
bet.
brother.
Cheers, deal.
I'm gonna mute my
Cheers.
No problem. Go for it, man. All right, so get Thrash in, and then we'll get Michael Hilton and Beer Man get their. We'll let you.
Welcome, Michael and Beerman. So yeah, for Old English Ale, it being very dry, I had to go get something to counteract it a little bit.
Oh, there you
A little
go.
cheesecake.
Nice.
But yeah, this is a really good beer. This will get a 95 for me easy. Very good beer. I really recommend it. And for those who are joining late, this is the Great Divide Hibernation Ale. It's an English style old ale,
Oh,
and it's won many awards. So
Awesome.
cheers, everybody.
oh, we only got one.
Cheers.
Cheers.
What was the ABV on that one again, Thrash? Sorry.
8.7.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it hides it pretty good too.
Nice.
Cheers.
That's a big boy.
What's up, Clint?
Hey, Julie.
Hey, Julie.
Oh shit! You gave the rundown. Sorry,
Good morning, Clint.
hosting shit. I get there's a lot going on. Cheers, thanks, Thrash.
No problem, man. Thanks for
Don't
having me.
forget about Josh.
Yeah.
Josh he's combing his hair.
So
He's a pretty boy. It's okay.
I got the Marveloso version 7, the double barrel aged imperial stout with a bunch of adjuncts. Like I said, walnuts, cacao nibs, vanilla beans, marshmallow, Ghirardelli dark chocolate at 13.5%. Been sipping on it for a little bit. Like I said, you definitely get the booze, you definitely get the chocolate, you definitely get the marshmallow, the vanilla, the cacao nibs. Maybe the more I sip on it, I kind of get like the walnut on the very back end of it. But mostly the sweetness from the chocolate and all the marshmallow and adjuncts, and like I said, mouthfeel is medium to heavy on this one. It dissipated pretty quickly. Like I said earlier, I poured it and the head was gone in like less than a second. Score wise, I'll give it a 98. It's really good. Like I really enjoy it. Like all the flavors mash pretty well together. And like I said, you get that booze hidden, at the on the end of it, and you can smell it when you put it up to your nose, but like it's a solid beer. I mean, 13.5%. You can't go wrong with something like that. And I'm real big on the mouthfeel too. Like some of the, you get some of these stouts that have a pretty thin mouthfeel, and this one, like I said, is medium to heavy, so it's got like a nice thickness to it. So it's pretty much like I guess you'd call it a pastry stout. It's got that,
like
that
viscous and sticky and
yeah, it's one of those like dessert. It's definitely a dessert type stout. But yeah, like I said, it's well balanced. You taste almost all the flavors in it, like everything they described on the bottle, and yeah, it's really good. Like I said, 98 is what I'm going to give it. I don't know. I don't think Commonwealth really distributes too far out of Virginia, so I mean, I would say pick it up if you can find it. But yeah, if you can find it, or you can trade with somebody or something like that, but yeah, it's really good. 98.
yeah, I'll hit you up.
Yeah. we get distro, so but yeah, Commonwealth puts out some good stuff. So cheers,
Sounded
Miscellaneous.
great.
Thanks for having me. This
No
is
problem, man.
really good stout. So
Oh. All right, so we're gonna get Michael Hilton in and Beer Man in, and we're gonna do you're gonna do a little different. So you go ahead and show your beer, smell, taste, and then we'll let you guys. Yeah, you guys can go on and review, and then I'll go on and score. I'll come back to you, give you a second to think about it, let it resonate on what you're drinking on, and then you guys can score and plug.
Okay.
Sounds
Awesome.
fair to me. Yeah. I don't want to give you guys like, oh yeah, run down and do it real quick, real fast.
Yeah, exactly. Yep.
Awesome.
It's like, get your beer review out of the way already.
No, no, you guys.
We've been
I don't
live
mind
for
that
an
you
hour.
guys
What
came
the
in
hell?
late.
Just
There
kidding.
really is no cutoff time for this, so.
No. We're doing
Great.
well.
Great. Here's what I got. I wanted to save one, but you know what? You guys are here, and you guys are awesome. So this is the Left Hand Brewing Company Movie freaking Raspberry Milk Stout. And
I'm over here. You see me? Plotting? Yeah. That's a good one to bring in.
Sounds good.
Chatty was a pretty great. Chatty liked this one a lot.
Yeah.
5.5% ABV, 23 IBUs. That's raspberry, chocolate malt, and roasted coffee notes combined for clean decadence, which is really cool. I'm not really too decadent a guy, but I do like a good beer though. So let's get this out. Okay, it didn't open out. It didn't open too violently, so that's pretty good.
It's not one of my home brews, so you're good.
Just so you know, Michael, I was only kidding with you earlier when you were live because you were drinking the left hand. And I'm like, oh, it's this pun here.
So if you get two people that have left-hand brews on the same thing, does that make it right?
Yes, it does, because we do. But no, I haven't had that raspberry yet, but I will seek it out for sure. From your reaction earlier, I'm like, yep.
It is good. My head is a little bit much.
Welcome in, Jimmy.
My head is a little bit.
Thanks for letting me in.
It's a really choking head right now. That's what she said. So you can go to somebody else, and then you can come back around once the carbonation has died down a little bit. So
All right, cool, man.
Yeah. Cool.
Appreciate you stopping in.
No problem.
Hey, what's going on, man? Would have gotten in here earlier, but I was doing some gutters.
All right, man. I know you're busy.
Priorities, baby, priorities. We got
Rain season's coming.
There's gutter goop all over my beard, and it feels like something I'm not going to talk about. I had the cock in my beard.
You got cock in your beard?
Yeah, it was stuck in
the
there.
family
Called,
aspect is dead.
yeah. All right. Cool, man. Well, happy holidays and miscellaneous. Thanks for letting me on. Appreciate it. Sounded fun.
Oh, no problem.
Needed
Just really knows the real structure.
to do.
cheers, there, man. Cheers. Good to see you, bro.
Well, cool. Yeah. Hell yeah. This is one from my neck of the woods. I haven't had much of their beer, but it's from CB Washington, just over the bridge. It's Imperial Red Ale, 10% alcohol by volume. It's called Graveyard of the Pacific. And it's from North Jetty Brewing. They're about 4 or 5 years old or so, maybe. Something like that.
That looks cool. The can art looks really cool.
Yeah, they're really into the ocean stuff. I mean, we're right on the ocean here anyhow, so big fishing place. Coast Guards are big here and everything else.
Nautical team.
Yeah,
Nautical.
very much nautical. Yes.
Yeah. So cool. Here we go. Let's get a nice goopy. All right, cool. So it's cascading like a crazy mofo.
Yeah.
It's very hazy. Let's go for the smell. Toffee, caramel, a little hoppy there. It's definitely got an Americanized feel to it.
Did you just pull a me and dip your nose in that thing?
Probably. I do it a lot.
I
try to pour lower, but it never happens.
Sorry.
Alex pours low. I like how he
We're just
pours.
trying to wet our beaks. It's okay.
Yes,
Exactly,
It's like, mine's so big. I'm sorry.
Very like caramel toffee forward. It does have the nice American hop kind of thing going on, the nice citrusy kind of thing going. Going into the look of it, it's got some nice legging going on already, kind of dipping down, lacing and legging, off-white head, creamy frothy, hazy beer. It's got some stuff floating around inside there, and a lot of chill haze stuff going on. My glass is really dirty.
Welcome to the Geo world.
It's a copper-colored beer.
In a dirty glass.
It's a copper-colored beer. Medium, fast-rising bubble there. All right, let's drink. Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers, man.
Oh yeah, that's really good, man. It's got very, very American. Definitely American. Ew, it's got no. There's an off flavor in this.
Oh no.
It kind of tastes like wet dog hair.
Wait,
yeah.
Good at first.
now there's a description that's never going to sell some beer.
It was very animal tasting, like very, very sweaty sock kind of at the first there. Like first it was good, and then it like went around the corner of my tongue and went into the bitter section and was like, "Hey man, I smell like a dirty sock."
So
I taste like a dirty sock.
I'm guessing you're really not going to finish that glass.
I'll definitely drink it.
Do you think it's diacetyl?
Maybe it might be.
It's
Yeah,
probably dirty glass for sure.
it's bitter and it's very bitter in the back. Almost this isn't good, man.
I'm listening to you, and I'm like taking them a review as we speak.
Something in the back, man. It's throwing back this crazy off flavor, and I can't gather up any. I don't have the vocabulary in my brain to think of what off flavor that would be.
You sure it's not your dinner coming up?
No.
Okay.
Do you think it's
I
on
don't eat
purpose, or do you
anything.
think it's an off flavor at being bad?
Just checking, you know.
Yeah,
I'm almost thinking it might be from the can or from from when they were doing it, packaging and stuff, maybe, or how they were transferring, possibly, or Okay, it's starting to get better. Maybe it was my bad breath. I don't know.
You're starting to develop an immunity to it.
Yeah.
It had a little bit of a gutter mouth there for a
It's
minute.
got a very nice citrus punch from the hops in the back. Nice dry finish. It's chalky around the tongue, real bitter. As it started to kind of settle in and get figured out on my mouth, on my tongue, it just started. I don't know. It started to get better and better. I had another beer before this, another IPA. Or an IPA, and it just didn't go well for some reason. But now it's good. Hold on. Caramels and toffees. I'm getting the citrus. I get, let me go with what citrus we're getting.
Is it one of those beers you have to get past?
Kind of a lemon orange citrus.
Yeah, you got to get
It's one you got to
to
get
a better
past.
one.
Huh.
You got to get used to it. You got to settle it. It's
Not
very
cool.
chalky. It's very chalky on the sides of the mouth, on the sides of the tongue. It's like you can't. Like it's got a real weird finish.
Oh.
Very weird beer. It's different. It's not something I'm used to. So
Can
I'm
I see
gonna
that
have to
can
think
again
about
so
this.
I can avoid it if I ever see it again?
It's
I'm with you. That's
It's a
like
medium body beer, kind of.
North Jetty. Okay.
It's got a yeasty feel to it. It's kind of yeasty and weird there, and I don't know. It's strange. It's strange. So yeah, that's all I have to say, and I'll think about what I got here in the score. And cool, thanks. Cheers.
It sounds like you have a lot to go over.
I do.
That beer's all over the place. Holy
Kind of threw me
crap.
off a little bit.
Go ahead and get Jimmy C in here.
Oh my!
Cheers, man.
Hey!
All right.
Thanks
Well,
for
I have
stopping by.
Jimmy C.
Hey,
You know,
Jimmy.
I know you guys.
Hey, Jimmy
all,
C.
thank you for having
What's
me
up,
up here
Jimmy?
and all. But I know you guys all drink a variety of different beers and whatnot, and I enjoy the finer beers in life too. But let's just say they're a little too expensive for everyday living. Because I'm on a fixed income here, and I need more beer than with an everyday substance. So I drink Sam Adams. Hold on, let me get rid of this thing.
That's a craft beer.
This has become my lifeblood.
76? Yeah, that's a
Sam
good beer.
76. It says it right there on the bottom.
I like that.
Refreshing lager. All right. This is crisp, clean, has a nice light citrus flavor. Let me pour this in my dirty glass.
We all have dirty glasses tonight. I mean, yesterday was Christmas, so I mean, who had time to clean glasses?
Sparkles, I'll put the link up for the after party, but if it's kind of like
You can see it's not real thick, but it's got a nice head on it. And let's just say it's got a taste, a smoothness, a drinkability you will find in many other beers, but not with this quality of flavor. You can drink this all day long. It's only 4.7% alcohol, but my doctors told me to lay off the light beers in the crap beer and to drink better beer. So when I can, I get the stuff like. You can never go wrong with some of this.
Yeah, buddy.
This is like life, as it's meant to be.
Yeah, it's good.
That's $14 for it's like $12 for 4 beers. I mean, when I can get a 12 pack of this for $12, money's where it's at with me a little bit. And man, I tell you, I don't think it gets much better for everyday beer.
Nice.
Because you can do that. And have a little more.
There you go.
At any rate, you can never go wrong with anything from Sam Adams.
You ready, Michael Hilton?
I think I am now.
All right.
Cheers.
Cheers, Jimmy.
Cheers, Jimmy.
Buddy.
Yeah, cheers, Jimmy.
Cheers, Jimmy.
Cheers, Jimmy. Happy birthday, Alex. This is a look at the raspberry milk stout. And
Thank you there, Michael.
Oh, sorry, Vanessa. I try them all. The stouts, all of them. I'll eat them all. I'll drink them all.
Cool. See, hopefully the volume's doing good here.
Me hear ya. Gotcha.
Good. But let me know. I opened this and I barely even opened it yet, and already all that raspberry was coming, and it's a thick one. It's gloopy. It's not fruit forward. This is not a fruit forward ale. This is a very chalky beer. So you're going to be pretty much high by the time you're finished with this. So I don't think people really get drunk off beer. I think they more just get high off beer, and especially because you feel this weird positivity after having a bunch of it, unlike other forms of alcohol, and it's just you're just good. You're just good. This is a brilliant, just phenomenal ale, ladies and gentlemen. Can drink it all day, and you don't just get raspberry. You get kind of like this Himalayan sea salt chocolate graham cracker, if the raspberry's not enough. So out of 100, this is 100. This is 100 out of 100. The fact that they brewed this.
Hot damn.
Hey, it's on it.
The fact that they brewed this and they didn't, fuck it up or anything. It's just this is how you brew a beer like this, guys. It's really good. Check it out.
We'll do. What was that? Awesome.
Cool. All right. So I'm gonna go ahead and pop myself in here and then get back to Steve and if I can do it. There's so many people in here now. Cool. All right. So for the founders, the Curmudgeon Better Half 2018 series strong ale. It's really good. Up front, when it's cold, like I said, I was getting raisins, caramel. Cast note was very light. Booziness was not present up front when it was at the probably 45 to 50 degree range. It started to get to the 55 to 60 degree range. Booziness came out a little bit. I mean, it is 12.7%. They don't have the IBUs on this bottle. Founders is usually really good with that, but I guess it's a specialty one. So yeah, booziness started to come out a little bit. Casky notes were coming out, which obviously it's a maple bourbon barrel aged old ale, or no, what is it? Strong ale. So yeah, I started to notice towards the end here, I got a little bit left on the after it sits on the palate and starts to rest and dry off. Vanilla note is present, molasses is there, and yeah, you get overall. I mean, it's really not a bad beer for being bottled 8/28 2018. So it's held up pretty well. We got a 4-pack of those today. So yeah, I'll go ahead and score this beer. I'm gonna just go with what Beer Advocate said. I'm gonna score it at a 96. I mean, it's definitely a really good beer. I don't know what that's. Let me see. What do they say? I don't know if I call it world class. It's outstanding. It's pretty good. It's pretty damn good. If this is a more sweet version of the Scotch ale, the what is it? The barrel aged. What's the backwoods bastard?
Yeah.
It's kind of like a more sweeter version of that. So I've got no complaints. And cheers, guys! I appreciate everybody coming. And we'll bring it back around to Mr. Beerman so he can give his final notes.
Hey, all right. So everything's a little better now. I just kind of read through a small list of notes before I give you a score, but caramel toffee is a nice presentable flavor and smell in this. I was pretty rounded in that, both in flavor and in the aromas. Alcohol warmth is strong as it warms. Tip of tongue is powdery feeling, slight diacetyl, but not enough to throw it off. Very slight. You kind of get this slight little bit of a buttery thing going on. Buzzing feeling on the cheeks is ringing. I think it's from the alcohol. Pencil shavings, but faint. A leather
Number
fresh.
2.
Yeah, it's like that
the word
lead or something. Leather fresh tobacco leaf comes out a bit. And the flavor carries into the throat and kind of lingers around a bit. I gave this a 78 out of 100. I just wasn't. I need to do some research on these kind of beers and see what's up. See what I'm supposed to flavor or taste out of these, because I haven't had enough of these. But this one was terrible. I mean, it was all right, but it wasn't great.
Basement beer.
Yeah, it definitely needs some work, or maybe I don't know.
Did you buy more than one?
No, just one.
Okay.
All right,
Yeah.
you're good.
The IPA I did earlier was freaking gnarly. This sucked. No, but yeah, nothing in my neck of the woods. Just beer and cheese again on Tuesday and Wednesday. I'm gonna try and come up with something for a recipe. So, other than that, you guys rock and happy Christmas and holidays and all that.
Sure,
And cheers.
So to consolidate here,
Happy birthday.
to bring this down here a little bit, if you bought two of them, would you drink the other one or leave it in the fridge to give to some unsuspecting stranger?
I would do a review on it.
The
And
second one?
actually, I'd put it up as a
Personal
video
story.
review. Yeah. Hell yeah. And give the rest to my wife.
Oh, all right.
Look at the cat dragon.
What's up,
Cheers.
Kyle?
Cheers, Kyle.
Nice, Kyle. Cheers.
What's up, Kyle?
Happy birthdays for Alex all around,
Yes,
man.
sir.
Alex, yeah, happy birthday, man.
Cheers.
Oh yeah.
Alex, have you had this beer yet?
Jimmy, did you score your beer, Jimmy, or did
I
you?
have that beer,
or-
but I haven't.
You know,
I haven't had it
I don't know
yet.
how to do this
I'm having
review
this
stuff.
coffee.
Just if you would just say it's
I-
fine or leave it at that, that's good. I don't got no problem.
I'll call it an 80%. You know, I mean, this better, this worse. You know,
Cool. All right, so we're gonna put Alex over here. I'm getting towards the top.
doing the shuffle.
So yeah, man, that was cool. This is actually the biggest panel I've had for any of these review type of deals that I've had. So, I mean, they've been pretty full, but not completely full. So.
Right?
So size does matter.
I'll tell you though, the one thing about Sam Adams is I need another one. I'll be right back.
There you
for
go.
it. All right, yeah, and there will be some after party hangout. I will leave the link in the live chat for afterwards. So yeah,
There's only one opening.
and Alex is already back in the basement. I'm not kicking him.
Alex is like, I'm not
Yeah,
going
yeah,
to
it's the birthday boy. Keep him around. There he goes.
How the-
Oh, that's what I forgot to
Yeah, we can't let Alex get lost tonight. It's the birthday after all.
How the hell? There we go. Now we're working around.
There it goes. Yep.
Virtual pinata for you. Virtual pinata.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, I guess I'll post the link one more time in the chat, and we're gonna go ahead and wrap it up, guys, and just have some drinks off there and hang out. So I'd like to say it again. Happy birthday to Alex the Beer Master. If you guys don't know him, if you guys don't have him sub, go check him out, man. Food Friday this week is gonna be wild card completely. Bring whatever kind of food you want. He didn't specify if it has to be beer, it could be whiskey, it could be vodka, whatever kind of spirits or drinkable alcohol substance you want to bring.
We're making
for it.
I might do it around 12 o'clock. I might do a what's it called? A bash, you know, a New Year's blowout, and then I'll do my Food Friday, which is just wild card or anything you want, whiskey, whatever, beer, food, doesn't matter.
Heck yeah, man. Heck yeah.
Awesome. And I'd like to say,
and the same with what's it called? The blowout. It could be beer, whiskey, it can anything, because I want to make things awesome, you know. So cheers to that.
Everything you do, Alex, is awesome.
That'd be awesome. I'll be there. I'll be there, Alex.
That's just an excuse for him to put his pants around his ankle.
what else is there?
It only happens once a year, Brian. Be nice. It only
All
happens
right,
once
and I'd like
a
to
year.
thank the chat, man. You guys rocked. It was very busy in there. I appreciate you guys stopping by, and also to the panel, my loyal compatrons, Alex the Beer Master, Chatty-O, Beer Man, Drunken One, Josh Abrams, Bumpy Road Brewery, Thrash Metal, Homebrew's Chair.
I had to look over like, what?
Michael Hilton and Jimmy C. Man,
Yes, yes. Thank you.
thanks for stopping by. You guys are welcome anytime, and don't be strangers.
No,
You can be strange, just don't be a stranger.
Cheers, everybody. Merry Christmas.
There he is. That's the guy, Thrash Metal.
Happy New Year's.
Barbecue and Homebrew.
Hey, Misk, I'm gonna go by Goldsmith from now on. My family name. Just I don't like. Hilton was cool, but I'm going by my family name.
All right, Michael Goldsmith. Sorry, I retract my statement.
No worries, dude. So yeah, Michael Goldsmith. So,
He's pulling away
Western
from the name,
beer
not
reviews.
because he's not like Paris. He's cooler. So we got you.
That's hot.
It is hot.
So, cheers, guys. Appreciate everything. We're gonna wrap it up.
Thanks, guys.
Cheers.
Have a good one. Catch you next time.
Cheers,
Maybe
Jerry.
next
Thanks for having
Saturday.
us.
You never know.
Yep. Later.